Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Riverbend. Same time, same place as we were at the end of the last episode. Still waiting for the harvester to do its merry thing. Those other greenhouses, I did have a shifty, and for some reason it gets a 93% on the download and then stops, goes back to 0. So I can't physically, at this moment in time, for some unbeknown, download them. Is what it is, I suppose. Chances are, I don't know. I really don't know. So we're just here waiting for that guy to finish. Still got the rest of the soybeans in the trailer, and then this guy's doing its merry thing. While they're doing that, I'm going to run across here. We have a look at this greenhouse and see what I've got myself into. Excuse me. See what I got myself into. Oh, tummy ache. Here's what it is. So we got one of these fancy fruit greenhouses. How are we getting? Door. Grapes, green beans, olives, peas, and spinach, which all grow on little vine things, and you can grow them all in a greenhouse, I suppose. Makes more sense than sugar beets. That ain't bad, is it? That's 3, 4. So it's herbicide, seeds, solid fertilizer, and water. Oh, I thought it'd be liquid fertilizer. Bottoms. Herbicide, I know I can get that on the cheap. Seeds, I got to pay full price for. Solid fertilizer, water. Well, we could use. I mean, I got that thing from my Matama. NS. There. Which I'm using for silage for the time being. If we place one of her other sheds over this way, we can use that for seeds and fert. And we're still going to need a water tank that holds fertilizers, herbicides, all that good stuff. Is that guy finished? Yes. I'm sure they've reduced the speed that the player moves at for FS25. I'm sure it was a darn sight faster than FS22. This is what I was saying the other day. They've taken all the good bits from 17 and made 19. They've taken all the good bits from 19 and made 22. They've taken all the good bits from 22 and put them in a bin and made 25. That's just how it feels to me. I'm sorry. Everything I liked about 22 isn't in 25. Everything. You know. Get this off of the field. Dump it a bit on the grass. So we're done for that. Have a quick shifty in here. I think do come up. Nope. Contracts. That had a bad old contract, that is, eh? Thank you. Come again. Now, I like a contract, as I said the other day, that I can stick a worker on and not have to babysit. What have we got? 15 hours on both of those. Alright. Get this into the silos. And then we need to get that. This is one we could do with a small trailer, you see. You know, like the one we sold in the last episode. You couldn't write it, could you, eh? Currently, other than contracts, we have no income. We're spending money feeding these cattle. We got the crops to sell, but not for a while. So if we plonk down one of Omatana's sheds, I know they're a little cheaty when you got the full price ones or the half price ones, and as far as I'm concerned, we're buying in bulk because it's at the farm, therefore we get a discount, and I'm sticking with that. I don't think it's like completely dirt cheap, but it's definitely cheaper. Oh. Oh. I wanted to go down here. Like, where was the back of the shed? Oh, someone's nicked the shed. There we go. Really could do with a smaller trailer. I don't really want to spend a fortune. We've still got to do we really could do with a little trailer. Wheat, barley, oats. Oh, I can buy anything. Solid fertilizer. Ooh, that's expensive. That's 28%. Oh, at this rate, we're going to have to do some contracts just to make money to build a darn greenhouse. So, solid fert, water, herbicide, and seed. In fairness, that cost us what, £7 grand? I don't think that's any cheaper than normal. Right, how's that looking? Barely touch the sides. Fudgesicles. So I don't plan on selling any of the cows until they're a year old. We'll sell the yearlings. Right. About the same. Well, 26%, I think it was 28, wasn't it? But money's going down, there's like £4.5 nearly. On seeds. I think I want to pay off the loan that we have before I start adding more money to it. We get that in there. There we go. Now we need herbicide and water. We're going to lease a trailer, a tank for that. I'm going to get the fertilizer. So I'm going to have a chat with the local authorities, and I'm going to get a underground tank popped in for solid for liquid fertilizer herbicide. Will be in an underground tank. I'll have that piped in. So only 2 seconds. I'm going to grab a trailer and I'll get that underground tank piped in, and I'll see you back here in a second. Right, just leased this tank. I've got the worker going on the mowing, and the lovely lady who's going to do the cultivating. He's driving the tractor over the field at 51. So they're off. I had a chat with the local authorities. I've got the tank in. I've got the tap placed. All I've got to do is let it fill up. There's the tap. Is just next to this shed here. Underground thingy. If you're not aware, the garden hose with water for sprayers. If you bring a sprayer here, this requires you to have 5% minimum herbicide or liquid fertilizer in the tank, and then it will top it up. If you use a tanker that accepts anything, I can actually pick what I want and it will just fill it up. Cool, huh? So this will now fill up from that tap, and it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap, which is brilliant. So I'll leave that to fill for a second while we're doing that. We'll have a quick. Oh, got back a seat there. Oh, I forgot about that. The goal for this end of this month is to get that whirring and to get grass in here. So we need to plough this out. So this needs ploughing. There's no fertiliser. I'm not fussed about the fertiliser at the minute. When you're putting grass in, I've got my silage tank anywho's. So I'm not overly fussed. Which is what it is. Quick shifty, still nothing that I require. Deadwood fertilising, harvesting. Yeah, so this one here, if I bring the equipment up, I have to have herbicide or fertiliser in the tank for it to work. But if you just use the tanker, it doesn't matter. Just fill it up. Is there a water source close to where we are? Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Your phone. The greenhouse is here. And there's wet stuff down there. Which hopefully will fill this tank slightly faster than my tap. I mean, it's not that it's like super slow, it's just slow enough. 81%. So to fill this up with herbicide, shouldn't... Oh, there we go. The cultivating complex just started, so they've got there. Oh. Keep yawning today. I'm having a yawny day. Come on, fill up. There we go. 172 quid for 8,000 litres of herbicide. The problem is, I can't even overload from this to a sprayer, so unless you have something to put it in, like a liquid tank, not this tank, an upright herbicide tank, then I can fill the sprayer from that. So I'd have to buy this by the tap, fill this with the tap, fill the tank with the tanker, fill the sprayer from the tank. Does that make sense? To benefit from the underground storage reservoir that is the thing. Right, let's get the herbicide in. Then we'll see if we can go down that way somewhere where the wet stuff is. See if we can get a tanker full of water. It's got to fill up faster than this. And then once we got this started, we can grab a plough and get that field ploughed out and start bringing it the grass. We're not going to cut it this year because today's the last day I can plant it, but come the new year I should be able to get a cut off that. So as soon as it sprouts, we can dash some slurry or something on it. You know. Oh, that's really low, isn't it? There's no way I can back down there. Not without drowning, anyway. Can I get it in here? Well, this would have been easier if I hadn't got a tank with a dolly. I'm concentrating. Shh. Ow! Let's hope we don't roll backwards when I try to drive forwards, because it's going to end up horribly. Yeah. Come on, Challenger, you can do it. We knew that was going to happen. As soon as he lifted the, dipped the clutch as it were to the throttle brake, it all went peak time, didn't it? We knew that would happen. Okay, this trailer's only leased, by the way. Oh, I mention it? Oh, I leased the trailer. We don't own this. We've got to return it. I'm going to go grab a plough in a second. Does anybody else had any issues with Black Sheep Bodding's Lizard 6MT, 9MT, 12MT, whatever you want to call it? The square plough. Because I've had a few issues with it. One, you can't take it in animal pens. Two, it catches on silo griddles or any grate for that matter. And three, when you pop it down on the floor, the bottom tines disappear. I've had it a few times where they haven't come back out. They're stuck in the floor permanently, forever and ever and ever. Don't know why I jumped out the tractor. I'm just an idiot. This one. I spilt a litre of water and herbicide. So what are we thinking? Should we grow some green beans, some peas, or some spinach? Actually, I'm thinking, if we grow, let's run around for a bit. If we grow spinach, it should grow like lettuce. Green beans should be on stalks and things. Now, I've not used this, I'm just surmising. Should be on like vines. Should we go for? Let's go for spinach. Nothing in there. Does anything pop up? Grapes up here. Turn that back off. Green beans. Why is it doing that? Green beans up here. Peas up here. Spinach doesn't appear. Oh. Oh. I've picked the only one that doesn't pop up. Let's do peas. Turn that one off. We'll sell everything we've got in here. Except the peas, we'll store those. I've now got stuff that I don't want. Get that to sell in an hour. And then, excuse me, coughed right into the mic. I'm sorry. We'll go grab a plough and do that field. Right. Hang on. Okie dokies. I bought this. 12.5 grand. It's 4.1 metres, but it's more like 4 or 3.9. And this is the... whatever this is. This is the... that. I can't pronounce that. The Boltan 945. The subsoiler. Got a cultivator thingy on the back. We jump in here and put the help menu on quickly. I push left bumper, lower, allow create builds. I can create builds with a subsoiler. Now I'm not sure that's all subsoilers or just this particular brand of subsoiler. But whatever it is, pretty cool, right? So as that's new and different, and I've not seen anybody give that a go, I thought I would. I'm going to give this whirring on my own. I'm not down to 4 metres. Because, well, I can. Lower it down. And away we go. So it's just double check it's actually working on the map. This one I want. I missed a corner, but yeah. And away we go. Look at that fanciness. I did notice when I had it on a worker, because obviously I test these things before I play with them. Not always. I mean, I didn't test the greenhouse. I just hoped for the best. I also hoped that the ones are downloaded, and I hadn't. It seemed to leave a line with every other. So the left side, as we look at it now, when it rotated, is that a word? When it when it thingied, when it yeah, like that. But it was slightly off. Just leaving little ploughed lines. Just wondering whether that should be knocked down a little bit more. That's right on the money, that, isn't it? But the cultivator isn't quite as wide as the subsoiler. Is that adjustable? I did see adjustment on it. Zoom in. We've got that one, which adjusts that. And then this one. Adjusts that. If I go all the way down, if that all the way up, that should just plough. Because that shouldn't be on the floor at all. Yeah, that's just ploughing now. No cultivated area at all. I have that so it just takes the weight off. Look at that bounciness. So I can just leave it as a subsoil texture or a excuse me, leave it as a subsoil texture, or I could leave it as a cultivated texture, I suppose. Right to the end. Push the trade right away. That's fancy, isn't it? And I can create fields with it. Oh, I'm missing little bits this time. I hate the way it does that. It takes like a week for it to catch up. Too many things going on at once and it hasn't got the phone yet, basically. Yeah. I didn't notice that with the 6MT, but then I didn't look. Not sure why, I thought like checking it on here. It was clearly on my mind, my friends. Yeah, anyway, what are we at? 28 minutes. I'm not that fussed about the cultivated after the fact. Is what it is, as they say. Obviously, when I lift it like that, it's going to mess with it anyway. But we have a cultivator. I would want a cultivator over it to create our seed bed, as it were. So we'll just leave it. The main goal for this was to remove the ploughed state, and remove the ploughed state it is. Get it all shiny and ready for the seeds to go in. The mowing's finished. I took on a bale wrapping contract. Did you see? I want to well, that one. I want to try something stupid. So I thought, why not give it a go on here? Well, the bale wrapping. Oh well, I said so. Yeah, I probably won't. I just wrap the bales. I need the money. But I'm going to try off screen at some point to see whether, because the contracts have a time limit, but once they're completed there's no time limit. So if I took on a bale wrapping contract, completed the contract but didn't collect the contract, would the contract remain if I went for a kip? Oh, what happened there? Would the contract remain if I went for a sleep? You see? If it was still there in the morning, could I do a wrapping contract and collect silage bales and stick them in my barns? These are the questions that keep you up at night, my friends. Right. We're doing alright. Taking a bit of time, but we're doing alright. I'm gonna wait for. Let's collect on that now. 7 grand. Thank you. That's another 5 on that one. Yeah. So as soon as that cultivating contract's done, I'll call it an episode, I think. I know I've done this all back to front, but anywho, on the radio on for 2 seconds. Wait for that contract to finish. I'll see you at the end. Okie dokies. It's now 11 o'clock. It's taken a bit longer than I planned, but you know, gives you time to think. Because that's what I need. I need time to think. I really don't. Well, a bit of a tick up at 11. I'm not sure how much of that was the solar thingies, and how much of that was the leftovers in the greenhouse, but is what it is. Have a quick shifty at that. Let's turn that back off because that's going to bug the bejeebers out of me. 12,900. Well, let's go a bit quick. We're going to run out of seeds first, looks like. Is what it is. That's doing its thing. I will get this finished subsoiling. I'll get that bales wrapped. I'll get grass planted in here. And then I'll see you in my next one. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care, and I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.